Final presenter for today. And I'm sorry I don't have much information on you, sir, but I know that you're going to give us a really wonderful presentation on alternative energy sources, and we're all looking forward to it. And I know that I've heard that you've been presented many awards and very distinguished, so I will turn it over to you, sir. Mohammed Al-Havi? Al-Havi? Okay. Do you need the microphone?
Well, I'll try without the microphone, and if you can't hear me, let me know and I'll use the microphone. Is everything okay? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. My name is Mohammed Al-Halabi. I'm a licensed professional mechanical engineer. I've been working in the St. Louis area since 1981. And my specialty, of course, is power and energy, covering all of fossil fuels, natural resources, electric power, and so forth. I was asked to make a presentation concerning energy conservation. What can we do to conserve energy and hopefully pass it on to the next generation to enjoy. So I'd like to start out by saying energy conservation is a way of life. It's not something you follow a recipe and apply, this works, this doesn't work. It's something you have to plan and practice in your daily life, at home, at work, and anywhere in between. To start out with conserving and recycling anything you touch in your daily life is something that takes energy to make. This computer, the lights you see, the coffee you drink, the water you drink, anything you do in life, anything you touch in life takes energy to create. So once you discard it, you drink half a cup of water, you put it down the drain, that's energy there wasted, and to recover this natural resource is going to take energy to recreate. So anything you do in life and you plan, of course, is going to help you conserve what you use and preserve nature and what we have for the next generations to come. I'll divide my discussion mainly into conservation at home, at work, and give you some basic instructions and tips on what you can do, mainly things around you that you can improve on to reduce energy consumption and so forth. So starting out at home, of course, if you have an existing home, what you want to do is you want to look around you, look at the house itself, you look at the walls, the way the house is constructed, how much insulation you have in the walls and the ceilings. Many people move into homes and they don't realize what type of construction they're dealing with. It could be 2x4 construction, could be 2x6 construction, could have R11, R13, R19 insulation in the walls, and the different ratings in the insulation in the walls means energy saved within your home, whether it's for summer cooling or winter heating. So that will if you understand what you have and what you're dealing with, you can build on improving your environment to reduce your energy consumption. Going from the walls to the ceiling, same way, similar, they use blown-in insulation, blanket insulations. If you're aware of your own environment, if you check your walls, and you don't have to break any walls to do that, you can take, for example, the power outlet, the receptacle cover, and you can actually see on the inside if you have insulation blown in or cellulose or whatever material you have, you can have an idea of whether it's 2x4 or 2x6 construction. You open the attic, access to the attic, and again, similarly, you can go up through the ladder and you can see how much of insulation thickness you have. Most utilities in the area, the state and federal governments, they have programs that will help you also do your own inspections, have your own understanding of what you're dealing with, and if there are areas that you can improve on. They tell you, for example, in the ceiling, to have R19 at the bare minimum insulation, they go to up to R38, which is really the best insulation you can have in the ceiling, by checking the insulation thickness, whether it's 6-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch insulation. That improves, that helps you understand how much an improvement you need to keep most of the heat or cooling inside the building or inside your home. Additionally speaking, you walk around, windows, you look at your windows, are they thermally insulated? Are they single pane, double pane? The type of windows you have would make a big difference on your energy consumption. Doors, do you have gaps in the doors, the lower threshold? If you have holes in the walls, anything that will allow air draft into your home, it will also force heat escape or cooling escape in your home. So these are things you can do on your own. However, if you really need assistance, you can go for free programs. State has a program that they can assist you locally. Cities, the city of St. Louis, have programs that will help you with your inspection weatherization program. So you have programs on the city level, on the state level, and on the federal level. That is at home. Going beyond that, looking at your appliances. Do you have energy efficient appliances? Anymore, they have all 5-star appliances they make that is energy efficient, it conserves, it uses less energy. So if you have an old appliance, it's doing the job, and yet your electric bill is doubled. If you were to go to more efficient appliances, you could cut your cost down by 50%. An example I'll give you, I bought my first house in St. Louis in 1983, and the house was already built with electric heat. 10 years later, my compressor quit on me, so I decided to go to a heat pump, which is a similar process, except it actually grabs energy from the surrounding air outside and it pumps it into your house. Even if the weather is outside down to 32 degrees, there is enough heat in the air that this unit can grab energy from the surroundings and pumps it into your house. My electric bill, when I switched from conventional cooling and heating system to heat pump, it dropped by half. So I was paying about 50%. So the cost savings over 5 or 10 year period actually paid for the unit itself. Of course, one of my motives, I was working for Union Electric at the time, and they shared the cost of replacing the unit, so they gave me like $1,500 to replace it, so that was an incentive for me. But in doing this incentive, I realized additional savings. So appliances is good, your HVAC system, even maintenance on your HVAC system. Many people just turn the power on and walk and expect it to cool and expect it to heat all year round, and they really don't provide any maintenance. When in fact, you have to check your air filters at least once every 3 months. Fixing and replacing your air filters, cleaning them, will reduce on the amount of energy the fan is pushing air through your house. So again, you're reducing your energy consumption by providing regular maintenance your HVAC equipment. Same way with your hot water heater.
Let me demonstrate by turning this off first.
Let's see, he's learning, he's paying attention. So we were talking about your hot water heater. Many people set it on high temperature, 180 degrees, when in fact the average home should have 140 degree setting. But you can set it down to 120 if you don't use much hot water. So again, the preference is minimum 140, but you can adjust that, and by dropping it, for example, from 180 to 140, you could save $20 to $30 a month on your heating bill. Let's see. Now going on, passing what you can do at home around the house. When you go to work, similarly speaking, there's lots of areas of opportunities that you can use to conserve. Conserve in consumption of office supplies, paper for the copying machine, printing, ink, you name it, even walking around the office with lights on when they really don't need to. So overall, as I was saying earlier, energy conservation is really a way of life. You have to believe in it and you have to have a commitment to it. And once you do, then you start making your own plans to what you can do to daily improve your way of life in dealing with the energies and dealing with the resources that you have at your disposal. And I think I covered everything we needed to know about energy conservation in general. And I think we've talked earlier about opening the floor for question and answer, whether it's for me or for any presenters. So I'll welcome your questions.
Question. You know, I have, over the last 10, 15 years, I bought several new houses, built several new houses. I pick a lot and pick a model and build a view for me. And they always try to sell me the energy efficient package, such as increasing the insulation, for example, by from R19 to some I9. They charge me thousands of dollars. Now, as a consumer, I have no